Yes, my colleagues at Fukae campus. I recently did this competition, not too successfully it would seem, and one of the points raised was the increasing weakness of the students. Well, I have a personal example of that. I did a lecture for all the students doing English on that day, and there were about 200 students, and I put them in the lecture theatre in this building. And this was in response to the 31 people, the professor and the 30 students killed in Virginia Tech University, and I was deeply troubled by this, and I did a little presentation on America. I had an American person present, and I gave the microphone to the students. They passed it around and they had to have one word representing America. Let's say Walt Disney or Bill Gates or Microsoft or the Grand Canyon or San Francisco, New York, whatever. But even when the students had the microphone, you couldn't quite hear what they were saying. And the American, after this, said, "My God, that microphone was switched on and they couldn't come up with a single word to represent America." This was an example of the weakness of our students. This was a couple of years back, yeah? And a second example of that was actually on the Rocco campus, and this was in a classroom, and the desks had been used for a lesson and were moved around, and they were not absolutely dead square. And a doctor student, that is a medical doctor student, came in and he was outraged that the desks were not exactly in perfect rectangular line with each other. This was, as I say, a doctor student. This is the weakness of Japan, and I will introduce much more strongly later. But this, I believe, is has resulted ultimately in the issue of 700,000 boys being locked in their bedroom. It's a question of identity. At any rate, it all connects. That's the weakness of the students, and that's what I think when I see this building. Thank you.